Hi, welcome to another installment of Catechetical Crash Course. Question that was submitted today is about a woman that you've probably heard of whether you're Catholic or not. Mary, Mother of God. Now, why do we give her this nickname? She's already got about 20 others. Our Lady of Guadalupe, Our Lady of the Snows, Our Lady of Sorrows, Our Lady, Queen of Heaven, Mary, the Virgin Mary, and the list goes on and on. So why do we have another title for her? Well, probably because it's one of the most important titles that she's given. It goes all the way back to early church history, about the 5th century. The Patriarch of Constantinople, Nestorius, denied this nature of Christ, that he was fully divine. He said that Christ had a nature of him in order to stand in as Christ, as a sacrifice for his people, but wasn't God. So this would deny Theotokos, in which Mary's the God-bearer. It was an issue of Christ's divinity. So they put down Nestorius' theory at the Council of Ephesus in 431, as well as the Council of Chalcedon in 451. So once this was suppressed, it was affirmed that Mary was truly the Mother of God, because if Christ is fully God and fully human, she would be not only bearing Christ as a human, but Christ as God himself. This is important. Mary is a very holy person. If we're looking at typology, looking at things from the Old Testament and the New Testament, and seeing how things serve as types, she is a type as a tabernacle, such as the tabernacle in a church holds Christ. She needed to be holy so she could hold Christ. In the Old Testament, the Ark of the Covenant, which held the covenant of the old law, is going to be fulfilled in the new covenant through Christ Jesus. So, since he is this new covenant, it needed to be held in a sacred Ark of the Covenant, which this Ark would be Mary. Mary is even addressed by the angel Gabriel as full of grace, a title not given to anybody else in the Bible. Probably makes her pretty important. It's in Luke chapter 1 verse 28. So, Mary has an important role. She needs to be clean, she holds Christ, and bears God. So we have this title, Mary, Mother of God. Why is it important? It's on January 1st. Christmas is an octave. It has an octave for its celebration. Major feasts in the year, such as Easter and Pentecost, have octaves. And Christmas also has an octave within the octave of Christmas. So to finish off this octave, why not affirm the one who had one of the biggest roles here on earth, Mary, Mother of God? We had Christ who was born, but we also needed the person to birth him, which is Mary, Mother of God. So we put her at the end of the octave to show her significance within those 8 days of celebrating Christ's birth. Also, on January 1st, it's recognized as a day of hope for nations to come together. People need to put aside their differences, come together and celebrate another new year blessed by God. So, January 1st, according to the Gregorian Julian calendar, why not be kicked off in celebration with Mary, Mother of God, who's seen as the Queen of Peace? So, on a day of hope and also a day of peace, it was affirmed in the 1970s that we would put this feast on the octave of Christmas at the end, January 1st, and also to go along with the secular reason of making it a day of peace and hope around the world. I hope this adequately answers the question. If you do have any questions, please send them on to C3 Catechetical Crash Course. Have a good day.